This is Kelly's love language right here. This is her Valentine's language.
Stop it.
And so
Happy chaos, that's our song. Loud and wild, but where we belong. Life's a sermon, love's the verse. Blessings big and a little reverse. Happy chaos, yeah, bring it on.
happy Valentine's Day.
That was good. You spiced it up a little.
I only have this nasty coffee. I don't have any water. Oh no.
I know.
Ugh.
Happy Valentine's Day, husband.
That's yummy.
It tastes like water, so I don't even want to hear it.
It's like it tastes like chocolate, and then it tastes like water, and then it tastes like coffee.
I don't taste the coffee in it, and I tested it.
It tastes like coffee.
But you guys, this is episode 46 of Happy Chaos, and this is our Valentine's Day episode. And today is actually Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
So we went out earlier this week, and we went Valentine's Day shopping for the girls and the boys. And he didn't expect me to want to get as much as I did. And we didn't even get that much. We have a lot of kids, especially in this house. And so we've got 7 kids in this house. And I wanted to make them the girls' baskets and the boys' bags. You know, the boys they don't care about Valentine's Day, but we still want to make them feel special. And so we gave them little bags and little goodies and stuff inside of them. And so he said that since I spent $190 on Valentine's Day between 7 children, by the way, and so that's not even $20 a child.
That is $20 a child.
Okay, it's $190. Yeah, it is. I was thinking $170 in my mind for some reason. I don't know why.
$140 would have been $20 each.
So we spent $22 each, about roughly, on them.
She's got some strange math.
Do you think that that's a lot? $22 per kid for Valentine's Day? No, that's not a lot.
I think you're like 20. Well, 25.
If $20 each, that's $180.
25 would be 175.
7 times 14, that's 140. Where am I getting my math from?
I don't know. It's too early. Drink some of this coffee.
I have much stronger coffee.
Yeah, but this one's got mushroom extract in it.
So does mine. I added some of that into my espresso. Okay, so that's 140.
I see somebody has this here. We're going to read it here in a second.
So, I don't know, maybe $26 a piece. That's still dirt cheap for our children. But
I mean, it's hard to find anything for...
Unless you get a $5 box of chocolates and call it a day. But
which
we're not about that in this household.
I used to be. This is what I used to do. I would say, look, I mean, I know some of y'all don't like holidays. I enjoy holidays. I just like them. Yeah. I like being fun and doing something, having a reason to do something. And so I always used to get, when I was with Sarah, I would get Sarah a big bouquet of flowers, and then I would get all the girls a little bouquet of flowers, and then all the kids would get a little box of chocolates. And so, $5 box of chocolates. But either way, when back then I used to have 6 kids. And so, 6 kids and a box of chocolates each, that's, $36. And then, flowers at Valentine's Day, they like to double and triple those prices. So thank you, Kroger, or any major big box store. I think the local people probably do it too. I mean, I would if I was selling flowers.
Local are quality. And they really, I see why they charge the prices that they do.
Yeah.
They grow these flowers usually.
I would challenge a flower is a flower.
Right.
But I think that, I understand business enough to understand the difference of somebody who can grow in bulk and has a big, the more that you can do of the same thing, the less you can make the price. Because
and florists put them together in a beautiful
totally.
way.
I'm totally in agreement with all that. Yeah. Anyways, I used to get Sarah a big bouquet of flowers, the girls each a little bouquet of flowers, and then all the kids got a little box of chocolates, and then maybe I would get her, some chocolates or something with it. And she was good with that. Sarah was not mushy, but now I am married to Kelly, and Kelly is mushy. She loves
I'm
Valentine's
like mashed
Day.
Potatoes. I'm so mushy.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't even know
whipped potatoes.
Like, yeah. I'd say you're like
pudding.
What is with all these weird analogies?
I'm trying to think of something mushy.
That's all. You got them all. That's it. Pudding, mashed potatoes. Anyways, there you have it. Kelly, listen, Kelly loves love.
It's the month of love. The Lord created me in this month.
I think that she
And
did
that
something.
just-
Last year, I went out and I got stuff for Valentine's Day for the kids and for her. And I think she looked at that and was like, we can do better. And so this year,
I did not.
this year, Kelly went and she demonstrated. You know, I think when you buy for other people, you demonstrate what you want. And so I was like, all right, take some mental notes. We're out here. This is Kelly's love language right here. This is her Valentine's language.
Stop it.
And so
he knows how to say Valentine. So that was where I was getting with my story. Since we spent $190, he said, well, I'm just going to spend the rest of this week and Valentine's Day, the whole day saying Valentine's Day.
it's the one bit of
And
control I have left.
It's getting to Sophia.
Oh,
big
yeah.
time.
Our daughter is losing it over me saying Valentine's Day. And then she tried to correct me and she accidentally said Valentine's. And then she goes, you've got me saying it.
But it's a special day, and I know I am all about, Valentine's Day is a cliche day, and you should say you love each other every day and show each other. We do.
Did you used to, when you were with Jonathan, were you like a Valentine's Day is
Yes.
were you like it's special day
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were like, because I know ladies that are like,
Do not give me anything on Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
like it's an insult to get them
no,
something on
it was never an
Valentine's Day.
insult.
I hope
I'm
you
cliche.
ladies are not watching this episode and getting mad, sitting over there like, you shouldn't get stuff on Valentine's Day. Listen, I have proven Kelly challenged my flower purchasing. So I have been videoing every time I get her flowers.
You didn't video today?
Okay, because it's Valentine's Day. And
And I videoed.
but so I have got you flowers 3 or 4 times in between, I don't know, whenever we had that conversation and now.
At least once a month.
But seriously, like I've been like, okay, you told me and I'm like a soldier. You give me a directive, I'll do it. I just need to know. I just need to know what that is. And she just the glee that just ran across her face, the glimmer, it was almost like her eyes shimmered from right to left, like I could almost hear it. She's like, oh, okay. That's all it takes. Listen, let me help you ladies out. Us guys are very simple in that way. If for the most part, I'm not, you have some, stragglers that I'm sure would defy this, but I think for the most part, guys want to please their wives. They want to please their ladies. And if you give them a directive and you tell us the thing that it is that, if you'll be specific, if you're waiting for us to figure it out.
So they want a grocery list.
It's not that I want a grocery list. I want a directive. I want to know what the goal is. Like, what's the thing?
All right, that's fine. So it's like studying for a test. We'll give you a cheat sheet, but after year 1, it's all on you.
You did not give me a cheat sheet for year 1.
I'm giving you one now.
Yeah, I'm getting a cheat sheet for year 2.
Yes. And then for the next 50 years, it's all on you.
I mean, that's easy enough. I'm trainable.
Okay.
Like I can.
I don't like when you use that verbiage.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I don't mean like you're you're the boss and I'm the dog that's being trained. I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
I just mean like,
I think enough women talk about their men like that.
Okay,
Oh, he's
all right.
trainable, and I'm like, stop. That's so demeaning.
let me rephrase it so that you don't feel. I didn't mean
I
it
can
that way.
learn your love language.
I can adapt. I'm adaptable.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. But I just need to know what I'm doing. Like, if
And I'm adaptable too, because he told me I don't need anything for Valentine's Day. And he's like, if you're gonna get me something, and we'll open presents later.
Well, I said, when I said you don't have to get me anything, you had that look on your face like, well, I'm going to get you something. I'm like, well, before I end up with a peanut butter and jelly, stuffed animal set, I should at least tell you.
You ended up with peanut butter. I had jelly. Okay.
And they were keychains.
And there was a stuffed animal.
There was a stuffed animal with Velcro.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think it's adorable.
No, it's no wonder people think it's a cliche holiday, though.
Oh goodness. Anyways, it is cliche, but it's wonderful. It's Valentine's Day. It's the month of love. I was born in the month of love, and God did that for a reason.
Oh, listen, this woman loves anything with hearts or cute. If you think this is an act, you don't know. You don't know Kelly. We were signing yesterday for our new store, which is really exciting. Not our store. It's not ours, but our church's. Our church is opening a thrift store, which is really exciting. We're going to use the money from the thrift store to support the tuition-free school that we have.
Yes.
How awesome is that? You can
awesome.
Chime in with that. You want to hear something crazy? I have so many stories about that. Kelly made a Facebook page for that thrift store. We're not even open. We just signed yesterday, got the keys yesterday for that building. I made a quick little video. Kelly made a Facebook page for that. I looked this morning, over 400. I want to say it was 431 or 421. 421 people have already followed the page. That is crazy. Anyways, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
And I forgot why I was telling the story.
Me being cutesy, and it's not.
Yeah. So the lady that was signing, we were signing. Kelly had to walk over and go get a copy with her. Go get a copy of the lease. And so they walked over, and I was there with the gentleman, and we were walking around talking. And when they came back, Kelly had to leave, and she looked at me and she goes, "I love your wife." And I was like, "Well, I love my wife." And she was like, "She is the bubbliest." She goes, "I just think that," she was like, "there's some people that are just happy, and I think that she's just happy." And I'm like, I would agree with you. So anyways, Kelly can melt. She's like coconut oil. She can melt real fast. You just need something cute, something snuggly, something cuddly.
And I can melt emotionally that quick too.
Yes. There's a difference in a melt and a meltdown. And we can do both.
But I'm adapting.
It's just that she gets in her own head. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, but that never helps either.
So he sent me this meme the other day. Let's see if I can pull it up. And it totally describes me. And he thinks he's funny and he thinks he's cute, which he is.
It was funny.
But she says, one social skill I have is I can always tell what someone's thinking about me and how they're feeling about me simply by making it up and believing it inside my head. And then there was another one this girl made.
I feel like that's me. That's you towards me. You make something up. Even last night I was sitting with our daughter helping her with homework, and we're just doing nothing's going on. We're just working through the homework, and she's writing some big number down. We're working on math, and she's writing some big number down. As she's writing, she goes, "Are you mad at me?" I was like, "What?" I said, "Do I seem mad at you?" And she goes, "No." Well, why would you think I was mad at you?
But the difference with me is I would say, yes, you seem mad at me.
I asked her, I said, "Do I seem mad at you?" And she goes, "No." And I went, "Well, why do you think I'm mad at you?" And she goes, "So you are mad at me?" I'm not mad. What did I do? We're just sitting here working on homework.
And she's the least mushy of the three girls.
Oh no, she's mushy too. You're all mushy.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
A good point.
Yeah, your mushy genes are strong.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And Mila embodies my bubbly though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. She's got your goofy, bubbly.
Yeah.
Wants to joke, always wants to, do some joke, Anyways, all right, look, we got an episode to get to here.
We said this is going to be an hour-long Valentine special because we want you guys to watch us with your guys today.
Yeah.
And to get them to watch it, we got to kind of keep it.
They're already watching. I had more men confirm to me this week when they said something, and I was like, "Do you watch the podcast?" Like, "Oh yeah, we watch." Y'all are just being quiet, men. We need.
Well, it's because they don't have Facebooks usually. Men usually don't have Facebooks.
Well, you have other platforms. You've got Spotify. You can comment on there.
That's true.
We just need y'all, guys. We need some team up here.
Yeah.
We need some men on the Happy Chaos podcast. It's not all lovey-dovey all the time. Although today sort of will be.
All right, we're only going to read 5.
Whoa, 5.
Yeah,
All right.
just because we're trying to keep it short. We're trying to.
I would have went for 3, but all right, 5.
In honor of Valentine's Day, Justin is going to sing the male song.
No, I'm not.
I would really love for you to sing the male
Don't do that.
song.
Nope. Don't do that.
Please, will you?
Stop.
Please.
That is manipulative.
No, it's not. You said be direct.
That is
I'm
not.
trying to be direct.
We just gonna.
You guys, today is really a special day.
I didn't really do it. I half did it, but that's okay. We're moving on.
All right. Jody Ballard, ha ha ha, Tom Brady talk. My husband wasn't very happy his Patriots lost. He's from Worcester. I know, I'm from Massachusetts and I can't say it. And always and forever a Pats fan.
I would have said Worcester.
No, Worcester, like Worcestershire sauce.
Where's your sister sauce?
Yeah. He sure loved Tom Brady. I mean, best athlete. And oh, by the way, guys, I have a famous cousin named Joe Montana.
Really?
He's a 4th or 5th cousin, but I've never got to meet him yet. That's cool.
That's
Really cool.
Joe Montana.
She also said, "I love the soft and aggressive side of you, Kelly. We are so much alike." I tell him I'm like a Sour Patch Kid. First I'm sour, and then I'm sweet.
And then what did I say? She said I'm a Sour Patch Kid. I said,
And he said,
sometimes
you're more of a warhead. And that's not even true. Gosh, definitely
especially
not.
the hot ones.
I'm like cotton candy. Melts quickly.
There's a lot of food references happening.
I know. It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, mashed potatoes.
Let's see.
Pudding.
I've never seen this name before.
Wanda Peterson? I've
No.
never seen Wanda Peterson.
Either that one or this one. But she said, Justin and Kelly, you hit the nail on the head. Wanda Peterson did.
We were talking about for those of you wondering about these comments, we were talking about the alternative halftime show.
Yes.
That TPUSA had put on. So, all right, who did you read?
Wanda, but Morel Jax. I've never seen that name before.
Morel Jack. She said, did not watch Jackrabbit halftime. What is it called? Why are you calling
Bad
it?
Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jackrabbit, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That's funny. It just
That
took
is
me a
funny.
second. I didn't catch it. I heard Kent Hovind called it the Stupid Bowl. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
He was like, I didn't watch the Stupid Bowl. Anyways, watch the Christian halftime show. All right. Good to have you here, by the way.
So that was 3.
Thanks for joining us.
Shelley Fruidman says,
Justin, you're drinking coffee. I am. I'm working on it. I'm really only drinking it because it's supposed to be good.
health.
It's supposed to be like good for my belly and stuff. And
Yeah.
so I want that. I want the effects of it. I'm literally like forcing it down. Whenever this is my 4th cup that I've had of this bag.
But he only drinks a quarter to
I
half
can't.
of
I mean, I'm trying. I really am making an effort, but I just. I mean, I guess I could pinch my nose and really, really make an effort and chug it or something. But I'm not going that far. But I am making an effort to like try to acclimate myself to it to some degree. Anyways, here we are.
Casey Rogers said, "This was such a great episode filled with truth and conviction from the Holy Spirit. Thanks for not sitting quiet on issues where some pastors choose to push it aside and not say much about it. Y'all both keep being bold for the truth. I also loved watching service online from this past Sunday. It was fire. Y'all, was it fire? We made a couple reels clips of it, but you guys have got to go back and watch Sunday's sermon. It was just incredible. So incredible." Let's see, one more. We've got one more.
Yeah. I'm not sure we've ever read that name either. Angela England. Well, hello, Angela. Glad you're here. She said that turkey tail high. And he's a pastor? Oh, boy.
What's she referring to?
The coffee, when I was talking about, you said we said it was mushroom coffee. I said, I don't know, it's supposed to get us high or something. And,
I don't think that's what she means by it.
that turkey tail high?
Yeah, like when a turkey's like dominating its presence with its
No,
female.
we were talking about the turkey tail mushroom in the coffee. And I was like, I said,
maybe.
yeah, I don't think she's thinking whatever you're thinking. I don't even know
I was
what you're
thinking
thinking.
because you were getting all riled up about Tom Brady, and so I thought that's what she meant. But I don't remember talking about turkey tail mushroom. I remember talking about mushrooms.
Well, we were just talking about mushrooms. Turkey tail is like people who are trying to be healthy, they take turkey tail mushroom.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's like some different mushrooms that do different things
That's
for
weird.
you. Some are good for your memory, some are good for your belly. I think turkey tail is the one that's good for your belly, good for your digestion. Anyways, don't quote me on that. I'm not claiming anything about turkey tail mushroom. I just know I'm drinking some turkey tail mushroom, or at least the extract of it.
All right. So we're gonna play some games.
All right. I took too big of a drink.
First is gonna be rapid fire. And we're gonna ask some questions and we have to answer immediately. No explaining.
All right, let's just do it. Let's just do this. Round one. Let's do it.
All right.
You gonna read the questions?
Yeah.
And then what? I answer, you answer? Or
Yeah.
how are we doing that?
And then, yeah, let's do it that way.
All right, read them. Hit
Who
me.
said I love you first?
You.
It was you. I'm just kidding.
I was like, where are you
Oh
going?
gosh. Who is more romantic?
Wait, did you have to answer the? I guess you did it.
It's
You agreed
me,
with
yeah.
the. Who's more romantic?
Yeah.
You. I like
For sure.
in the sense of the conversation we just had as
Right,
well. Like
yeah.
I mean, in that way, I am romantic in my own way.
I think you're romantic.
Yeah, but
Just
you're
not me. I am a Nicholas Sparks movie without the cheating.
You said. Thankfully, you said more romantic. Who's more romantic?
Yes.
So you didn't say who's not romantic.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right. Who is more emotional?
You.
Yes.
3 for 3, y'all. Have you not? Hold on. I love you first. You romantic. You emotional. You.
Yeah. Who apologizes first? I would say it's a tie. But me. It's me. It is me. You have your run sometimes where you're like, I mean, but should the person apologize that did the wrong? Yes. So maybe you do apologize more first. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, I
need to
can
apologize for that.
I can be a stubborn card when it comes to apologizing.
She can't. Well, because the problem is, it's not that you're stubborn to apologize. You're stubborn to see.
My wrongdoing.
I don't even want to say see your wrongdoing. You're stubborn to see it a different way. Like if you see it a certain way, it doesn't matter what evidence is put in front of you. You still see it the same way.
Yeah.
And it's like it's hard for you to come off of the way that you see it. Once
Yeah.
you see it a different way, then you'll be quick to apologize.
But I feel like that's you too. But I feel like the past couple of months, you've been like you've been trying really hard to,
apologize quicker.
apologize quicker and
I will
even be softer and kinder.
I will tell you some of that comes from that conference we did, the 5
Yeah.
love languages, and he
Agree.
did the 5 apology languages, and that really like affected me. Like that stuck with me, and I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's if I just weigh it out in my head and say, would I rather be right or you and I be in a better place? And I'm like, oh, I'd rather you and I be in a better place. Like, what does it matter? So there are times that I'm like, all right, I don't fully see it. I don't see what you're saying, but I don't want to fight with you.
Yeah.
And so. Yeah.
It was at Ava's wedding shower. They were asking everybody for one piece of advice, and I looked at her and I said, apologize. Apologize. Even if you think that you're wrong. I mean, you think that you're right, be quick to apologize. I have to take my own advice. I totally understand that, but I think that's a very important thing to have in a relationship because all of us think that we're right? Isn't that why we defend it?
Yeah.
But still, even if you think
and
you're
it's the
right.
reason you did it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's not many people doing something.
Right.
I mean, there are probably some examples of being like, I knew that was wrong and I did it anyways.
Right.
But I don't think that most people's aim is to do the wrong thing. We're all
Right.
aiming to do the right thing. And then even more so when we're aiming to do the right thing and then we do the wrong thing and then that gets pointed out, it's hard now we want to defend it and try to come up with reasons why we did what we did whether it's as small as, saying something the wrong way or,
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyways,
Yeah.
everybody's different in that way. But I do
Agreed.
think, I think if I'm being honest about it,
Yeah, we're not even supposed to be explaining this stuff, but look at us, we get lost.
I know. I do think I apologize first though.
Lately, I'll give it to you.
I just think that I want to. I mean, I could go down through some examples and say I think that.
You can't explain.
All right, I'm just explaining this one though.
You can't. All right, next one. Who takes
I'm right
longer,
about this.
Who
I'm
takes
sorry.
longer to get ready?
50-50. You.
No, because you think that you're quick to get ready, but you are not.
All right, we could test this. We're not supposed to explain, but it's you. And here's the reason. Here's the thing.
I guess it says longer.
I
am longer.
I wait for you to get done. I'm trying to give you space, and then
Well,
you're.
if we had a Jack and Jill bathroom.
If you put a timer and said how long are you taking to get ready and how long
Yeah.
am I taking to get ready, I'm ready last if I
Yeah.
look at it from that standpoint. But it's because I'm trying to get everybody else done, and I'm trying to give you space for you to get done. And so then it's like, oh yeah, I still need to brush my teeth or whatever. But if you actually set a timer down, I think I'm under 10 minutes.
I disagree with the under 10 minutes, but I am longer.
If I'm trimming up my beard, that's one thing. But if I'm not trimming my beard,
Which is every day. Next one.
All right, okay, I think 10, but we'll see.
But I would say I do
I'm gonna
take
get an egg
longer.
timer
Yeah.
or just use
All
my
right.
phone.
Who's more likely to cry during a movie?
You. I don't cry during movies.
Me.
I mean, maybe twice in my life have I cried during a movie.
Lion King.
No, didn't cry. No. I'm trying to think what was one of the last things I cried during a movie in.
Probably Sound of Freedom or whatever it was with the child trafficking.
All right, yeah, that one was heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
That one shook us to the core.
Yeah, that one was gut wrenching.
Yeah.
And now with all this Epstein stuff,
Yeah.
it's even. Oh,
Worse.
yeah.
All right. Who is more stubborn? I think it's someone here.
You think I'm more stubborn than you?
You cannot even say I'm stubborn, but you cannot say that I'm more stubborn than you. And I feel like since we've been married, I've become more stubborn, but I feel like I have to come up against you.
Now, I will agree with that statement.
Yeah.
I think when we were dating, I thought, I don't know, I actually felt like I used to have to be really cautious with you because I knew how stubborn and sometimes even harsh I can be, and I don't mean to be. I promise, I never get up wanting to be harsh. Sometimes I just want to say that what I feel like is the truth, and I say that way, and then I'm like, oh, that came out harsh, and I realized that more, especially being with you. So, dating, I was like, man, I have to be really cautious. I have to, really monitor my speech.
But I've had to learn to be a little harder.
Right. And
I've
so
had
that's
to
the thing though. So
build
then
like
here
a-
I am, I'm adapting to try to soften the blows. And then Kelly comes out swinging and I'm like,
I had to. But
so I don't.
now you starting to adapt. It wasn't you started to adapt and I came out swinging. No, I came out swinging because I just eventually had to. I had to step up to the plate and hit those balls that were coming my way.
I think
And then
I think we're both equally stubborn.
y'all, he does not get this one. He is more stubborn for sure.
You know what? It's supposed to be lightning round here. And,
I know.
That's
All right.
my opinion.
Next, who is more likely to prank the other?
You.
Yeah.
Just the other day, she jumped out of the closet. I'm in the bathroom, and we have a kind of like a bathroom, like a closet beside the bathroom, and so I'm in the bathroom, and I come out of the bathroom, and she jumps out from inside the closet. She didn't record it. She didn't have a camera going. She didn't have anybody just by herself. We're in the house by herself. She just this was for her own entertainment.
It was for sure. It was a good one.
Yeah, I was like, why? I don't. But now it's you. You're gonna get it. Anyways, you're definitely more likely to prank.
Yeah. Who spends more money?
You.
Yes.
We would have a much larger savings if it was up to me.
Maybe. Okay.
What would I spend it on?
Who is a better texter?
Me. I'll hold to what I said. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who's the better texter, Kelly?
I can't with you. He is not the better texter. He will leave you on red. He will leave you on red. And not even care. Not even care.
Hold on. Whoa, hold on. There's a difference there. I have a screenshot to show you. I sent one to Kirk the other day. I left my phone off. Now, actually, the other day it happened even greater. I left my phone off for a couple of hours when we were doing that fireplace.
You didn't get to those messages because you were busy.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm
When
not
someone
leaving
leaves you on red,
red.
that means they read it and they didn't say anything.
You just told our audience, you said he will leave you on red.
No, me. By you, I mean me. He'll leave me on red. He will
Sometimes I don't think that it needs a reply. I'm like,
if it's a text to you, it needs a reply.
How
if it's
do-
a hey, it gets a hey back. If it's a I miss you, it's I miss you too. I miss you more.
I'm working. There are times that I'm literally working and I know we're about to go see each other. And Kelly sends me an I miss you text. And it's like, what am I supposed to be like? Hang on, I know we're in this really deep conversation right now talking about how your marriage is ending, but I need to text
It's funny that you could read the message.
on my watch. I look down, I see it on my
It
watch.
does not show red when you read it from your watch. That's a cheater's way. Cheaters can just be like, and not cheater as in like, but you look at your watch and you could read what somebody would just sent you, and you don't have to. It doesn't say that they read it. So that's the sneaky. That's his other 50% that he does. He'll read it on his watch and be like, that's that.
No, I have a set of rules that I have to follow, and one word replies are not allowed. And if I do give a one word reply,
What's not allowed is O and the letters O and K, period. If you don't mean it aggressively, write O-K-A-Y, like a normal person.
That's
but if
not an
you're
option
trying to
on
be
my
aggressive,
watch.
and if you're really trying to be aggressive and make a point, you just say K, the letter K, period. Then people know you are ticked off. All right, we spent a lot of time.
Hold on. I want just 1 second. I want to say. So who then is the better texter?
Me.
Since when I'm talking to any of you, allowed to use words like sure, okay.
That doesn't
okay.
mean you're a better texter.
It does, because texting, it's the whole purpose of texting is to get in and get out, be done. Like, that's it. It's not to try to figure out how to express emotion in this little...
I'm the better texter.
She's not the better texter. And by the way, when I think about it and I go, oh, this is Kelly I'm talking to, I will send a whole paragraph full of cutesy little things to make sure that she knows that I am not mad or angry or upset. Hence the reason I cannot always reply, because sometimes if I reply with a one-word answer, then I've created a
Here's
scenario.
what you can reply with: a heart. I will never think that you're mad at me if you just reply with a heart, no matter what question
Swear
I
to
ask
goodness.
you.
I'm
No matter what, if you reply with a heart, that's it. That's all it takes.
All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
Now, with flowers, you will be receiving plenty of heart text messages.
Oh god.
I'm going to pre-program my watch where I can just, every time I see her name, boom, heart. And then she's going to say, because she's
It's
going
an
to,
emergency. The house is on fire. Heart.
no, because you're going to say something important and it's not going to require that. But the only option I have is
Heart.
a heart instead of I'm driving or okay or any normal word.
Okay, on to round 2. Relationship.
Oh boy.
All right.
I don't know that I like
You
these.
read these and I'll answer first.
Whew. All right, but listen, these other ones, these were fun. These are serious.
Yeah.
Who protects the peace of our home more? That's a harsh question. I don't know that I want to say who does that more.
I don't think that neither one of us are not peaceful or trying to protect the peace of the home. I think we both are trying to actively protect the peace at home. So both.
Or just that's not
Scratch.
a fun question. Yeah. Who pursues the other more intentionally? I think these are harsh questions. I think that one is a harsh question, like the first one.
All right. Scratch.
All right, 2 scratches. Who plans better dates? Me.
Yeah. I don't plan dates.
Right, that's what I was going to say. You'd have to actually plan a date.
Yeah.
And the few dates that I talked Kelly into, no, I shouldn't say that. There have been a couple of times that I was like on my birthday one year, I was like, I what I want is to not plan it.
Yeah.
So don't ask me. I want you to just pick where you want to go, whatever. Like that's what I want. And she honored that in that time.
Yeah.
But 98%, that's my arbitrarily made up number. 98% of the time, I would say, I want you pick the date, tell me where you want to go, I'll pick you up at 4 or 5, and then I would get in the car and she would go, okay, I have this list of 9 things, and you tell me which of the 9 that you want. And I'm like, I could have come up with a list of 9 and then chose from a list of 9.
I don't think I ever had 9, but
I plan better dates.
Yeah.
All right, who needs more reassurance?
you. I don't need reassurance. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's me. Anyone who watches this podcast knows that it's me.
I think I used to think that I needed reassurance, but I don't know that I really need as much as I thought
And then
that
you
I
had a
did.
Kelly put in.
Right. And I'm like, oh, like I do not reassure enough. I need to-
No, now the tables have turned.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Who is more affectionate, Kelly?
Yeah.
I struggle in that department. Like I don't mean to not be affectionate. I'm just not like, I don't
Well,
know.
after 18 years with somebody who didn't
Wasn't.
want the affection like that.
Right. I guess when I think of the word affectionate, I think physical affection.
Well, yeah.
And that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, for
But
sure.
you do a good job.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
So, who forgives faster?
We already did that
We already did
last
that
round.
one. Yeah. Who initiates prayer more? All right. I have an interesting answer for that.
Okay.
Who initiates prayer more? I think that I did in the beginning. And then once Kelly got used to that kind of way of life, that
Once
now,
I saw the power in a prayer.
then yeah, I feel like now it's Kelly. Like I feel like it's reverse. And I don't mean that like I'm not initiating prayer.
Right.
I just mean she is very quick to say, let's pray about that. Let's stop and pray about that, whatever. Where, I totally do that and I used to do that, but it's almost like she beats me to the punch to say, let's pray about that. So I think that in the sense of, here's what I would say. I think it's you. And I think if you didn't get there faster, I think I would still get there.
Agree.
But I do think that you initiate prayer more, which is funky to say because I know I'm a pastor and I pray all the time, but I do feel like it's
Pastors'
you.
wives learn to be prayer warriors.
Yeah. I mean, but seriously, like we went somewhere. I can't remember where we were. We were in the car. We were getting ready to walk in
Jennifer's house.
somewhere. Do where?
Jennifer's house.
Yeah. And Kelly was like, hey, let's stop. Let's pray about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like that's, I love that. I love that you initiate prayer like that. Okay. Who handles conflict more calmly?
Hold me back, babe. Hold me back.
I would say that I'm the voice
You.
of calm.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I can get riled up, but I don't usually start there.
Yeah.
Who would, oh gosh, how's this a relationship? All right. Who would survive longer stranded in the woods? Kelly would not survive
I wouldn't
stranded
even
in the
survive
woods.
probably a night. Maybe a night. Maybe 4 days I would survive.
Kelly told me one time that if she was being attacked, that she would just roll over and be like, it's over. And I'm like, you wouldn't fight back?
No.
Like you scratch, you
No,
bite,
it's
you
not.
like.
It's not like I said, if I was being chased, I would just drop to the ground because there's
Yeah.
something about knowing somebody is chasing me that my anxiety gets to me. And I'm like, I'm done. I give up. You can have me because I'm too, I don't know. There's the panic, the sheer
So-
panic that someone is behind me and they're just going to get me from behind. So I have to stop and be like, just there you go.
I think that I would be miserable and I would hate it, but I think I could survive the rest of my life in the woods if
Yeah,
I
I
had
think
to.
you could too.
Like I'd figure it out. I'd be like, all right, these are things I have to do. And so I don't think that I would just like, lay down and die in the woods. I think I'd find food. And then after I found food, I'd build me a shelter and, or the other way around, depending on, what part of the woods I was in.
I mean,
think
if
could make
this
it.
really came down to it, I think that I would too. Excuse me. Is there a nail salon anywhere around here?
She's talking to the squirrels. Someone do these nails. All right.
I would crush some berries and stain my nails.
Anyway, she ain't surviving in the woods at all, period.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I know.
These are some interesting ones.
Yeah. We can, like, this is the one that, let's see. Here we go. Green light, yellow light, red light.
Okay, we've done this before.
Yeah.
And this has got to kind of be our last segment, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you see up there?
No, I can't see.
I can't either.
I can't see.
All right.
Okay. Green light, yellow light, red light. Call out things, and both of you hold up green, yellow, or red. Well, I don't have something to hold up, but you're going to shout it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so green light, yellow light, red light.
Public displays of affection. Green light.
Yellow. I almost said red,
I know.
but I'm a yellow for sure. I'm a with caution. An example: every time we make a little reel, Kelly wants to have a kiss in the reel, and then she gets. For me, I'm like, I'm a pastor. I don't know if I really want to post that, and Kelly loves kind of mushy things like that.
Can you guys chime in? Are you guys like offended or like, oh, he's a pastor, he should not kiss his wife? We don't make out. You guys have seen the reels. It's a peck. Do you guys think that there's anything wrong with that? Just chime in here. Ding.
I think you just ask for yourself to be upset for all the ladies who are
think
like,
so.
but what are you going to do if people are offended by that? You're going to be offended.
I'll say, suck it up, buttercup. But I just want to know.
Anyways, so I'm just saying, public displays of affection. I'm a hard yellow light. Like a little bit, I'm okay. Like I don't mind affection in the sense of like demonstrating that, you know, like you're my wife or you're my girlfriend. Like you're my woman. Like in that way. Maybe that sounded weird when I said
woman.
you are my woman. Didn't get in trouble again. That was the first thing that got me in trouble. Like week after we got married, I made a joke like that and everybody got all mad.
Oh, it was more the hair pull that got everyone riled up.
I guess it's if you were there in the moment, you would have seen
It was funny.
We were playing a game. Anyways.
A Neanderthal game. And
Right.
So that's where the context is.
Yeah, the context was missed.
So you're yellow, I'm green. I think public displays of affection. I don't agree with like making out, but I don't think that's public displays of affection. I think that's just
like hand holding, arm around your back. You know that those things are okay.
Yeah.
You know, you get to the point of like canoodling. You know, I've never heard that word before. Your sister came to
I think
visit.
it's a little odd.
But when you're like, you know, nosing each other, you know, that's awkward to me. You know, or when you're like, I don't know, just like both are kind of swooning.
And I think it's a younger person thing because I remember when I met Jonathan in our first 2 weeks, like we would go to the gym and we'd like kiss each other right there. Like there's people working out on ellipticals right here and we'd kiss each other. And this guy's like, hey, this is better than the TV for me. And I'm like, okay, now that I think that's kind of a weird comment, number one.
It was weird
and number
that she was
two,
kissing in front of the workout bench.
I know. So now I look at it differently. So
Yeah. All right. Okay. Number 2, sharing passwords.
Green light.
Green light. And more than a green light. Like that should be a must.
yes.
I can come up with 0 reasons in my head that I would have something that has a password that you cannot get into.
Yes.
So I don't care if it's anything from the Kroger app to my bank statements or phone records or I don't know anything. If you want a password.
And we're on each other's social media. So
Yeah, I mean, we literally have each other's stuff. So there are a few things that are lagging, but it's only because we just haven't had time to mess with it. And it's like, oh, that still has your old last name or, that still has whatever,
or stuff pops up.
Yeah, I haven't signed into that yet. I mean, it's not purposeful.
No.
So, all right, green light, yellow light, red light, surprise gifts.
Green light.
Yeah, green light. Who doesn't love a surprise gift?
Exactly.
Well, wait a minute. Whose money are we?
Posting each other constantly. That's just weird. Posting each other constantly. That to me is like the world. Like, and I'm posting him on Facebook and he hasn't ever posted me on Facebook and stuff. And I think that's what that means. Posting each other constantly.
Oh, I would say
We are constantly on each other's.
Yeah, we're posting. So I feel like
that's like a dating question or like a,
Okay.
people who are really caught up in social media and why aren't they doing this? And
yeah,
don't
we're
get me wrong, I
on
was there
social
before.
media, but it's definitely with a purpose.
Yeah.
Even those things that some people don't realize have a purpose.
Yeah.
There's a point of like building a relationship with the audience there.
Yes.
Like, so it's not without its purpose, but there is a goal there and it is all ministry.
Yes.
So, All right, green light, yellow light, red light, pranking your spouse.
Green light.
I'm a yellow light.
He's
on
a
this.
yellow light, but he said that he was like, watch out. If you prank him, he'll come back for you.
And I'm going to.
He has yet to come back for me.
Because you're not going to like it, and it's not going to be fun in that moment when you don't like what I did. I'm going to be laughing. Others are going to be laughing. You're not going to be laughing. See?
Except the pie in the face when we did.
That is like literally an example of, and you knew that one was coming.
I didn't cry, though. I wasn't upset.
There was
But I was just like, that's so unfair. The girls won, and you guys literally lied last minute. Not you guys, but the people that brought you the pies lied last minute and said, oh, the guys won when they didn't. I have the people who did the counts say, no, the girls actually won that. So they lied and got you guys to pie us. Like, that's just like cheating in a game. Why play then? I would have never played.
That was not why she was first upset.
No, because he took it and then took another pie, double timed me and rubbed up.
This from the woman who sprayed me with the water hose in the bed.
But I had my little tanning goggles on because I didn't want to ruin my eyelashes, and so.
Of course, we also have the pond push where I took the box and pushed in the pond for that T-shirt.
And I could have gotten amoeba.
There were so many people who were so upset about that. There's a little boy at church who still, when he sees me, he just did this like maybe a month ago. When he sees me, he's like, "You pushed Kelly in the pond."
He's so cute. I love it.
Okay.
All right, falling asleep without saying goodnight. We don't look at each other and say good night.
I'm a green light on that. It doesn't bother me. Like, it doesn't have to be good night like that.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
that
with you.
you could come up with other ways. Maybe that's just a personal thing. But it doesn't.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Going to bed mad.
No, wait a second. I think if you went to if we generally go to bed together.
Yes.
And so if
That's true.
If it wasn't,
not generally, we do go to bed together. There is not a single time.
I think that there are times that I could be closing down the house or you could be closing down the house and the other one goes back to the room and there's a 10-minute or 15-minute.
But we're not going, you don't come into me sleeping, or if I'm closing down the house, I don't come
that's
into
what I was
you
trying
sleeping.
to say. Yeah, if I came in the room, and I mean, if you were sick or something, that'd be one thing. But if I came in the room regularly and it was like, I was doing something else and I walked in the room and then you had already gone to bed, like gotten yourself dressed, brushed your teeth, whatever, and you're like in bed asleep, I'd be like, oh. So I would actually say, if in that sense, going to bed without saying goodnight, I would say that I would be a red light.
Yeah,
I just don't
100%.
think we're in that scenario because we literally
Yes.
almost walk the hallway together.
Yes.
I say we do walk the hallway together most of the time.
Yeah.
So,
Agree.
anyways, we skip with our hands held. All right, going to bed mad. I actually,
I'm a red light.
I'm a yellow light on that one. I'm not a green light. I don't think you should make a practice of that. But
What happens when the other person doesn't wake up in the morning?
okay,
Do you want that memory to be?
no, not at all. And I think that that's a far extreme. And I think that
I don't think it's a far extreme.
But I think that sometimes if what you're doing is trying to get a little space in between the thing that you're mad about and if you need a little time to cool off.
There's a recommendation for that, but I don't think that I can say because we have a younger
Yeah,
audience
right.
sometimes. But there's something I learned the other day, and I think it's like, whoa! I think that could be.
Maybe it's a conversation for another time, but I would just say that going to bed mad, sometimes you just need a little bit of space and sometimes you need a little bit of time. And so, I can go to bed frustrated or mad and wake up and feel better about the scenario, about the thing or whatever happened if I just get a good night's sleep. So I'm a yellow light. I'm not saying you should regularly do it. I totally think you should do it with caution.
I'm a red light.
I know you are a red light, but I will say she has done better. Past couple of times that we had a little tiff over something, I'm like, can I please have a few minutes to just go? She has been like, okay, all right, go ahead, go do whatever you got to do. I don't want to fight with you. And usually just that, like when you agree to, you don't want to fight with me and I don't want to fight with you, it just, kind of snaps us out of it.
Instant deflate.
Yeah, it's a deflator. Yeah, I like that. So, okay, rewatching your spouse's favorite movie for the 15th time.
We don't do that.
We do not. We don't really have favorite movies in that way. We're not super big. I mean, I think the part we like the most about a movie is just snuggling up together and, kind of being able to zone out a little bit. But I don't know. I think we struggle with movies a little bit because you try to watch a movie and, you feel like you're making concessions and putting up with stuff that you really don't want to put up with. So,
yeah.
All right. Planning Valentine's versus spontaneous Valentine's.
There will never be a spontaneous Valentine's Day with me.
There can't be.
No.
So it's definitely planning. That's not a red light, green light, yellow light. No, it's not. That's a either or. But, yeah. And then, you don't want that last one? No. I thought my answer to that was funny.
Talking about exes.
I don't have any exes. So.
Yes, you do.
When I was 13.
All right, then.
I was 13 years old and had a girlfriend.
And it's a red light for me. Nobody wants to talk about that garbage.
Because somebody here has exes and somebody doesn't. And so.
If this wasn't a Christian show.
Notice.
I would say exactly what they
notice
are.
Her
about exes there.
Look at her scrolling away. All right, we do have to wrap it up. That is our...
Yes, we do, but
is there something else you wanted to get to?
Because I would like our couples that are watching to, after this is over, I want them to ask each other and say these same things.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Segment 7, is that what you're on?
Yep, the real thing. So I want you guys to sit with each other. And it's Valentine's Day. I think it's really nice to just kind of...
Oh, guys, you got suckered into this one. Your wives are like, we want you to watch this with us.
So I will start. One thing I admire about you.
So that's the question for you all to answer with each other. And now we're going to answer. Is that how we're doing this? Okay, one thing I admire about you.
Your leadership.
Oh, you went first. I thought I was going first.
No, me. In marriage and in the church body.
I love that. You know what I would give you? I admire your ability to forgive. And I don't just mean me there. I think that I've watched as people have done you wrong, like legitimate wrong that shouldn't happen. It's like to anybody. It just wouldn't, like there are things that have happened to you that I would go, I wouldn't wish that on my enemy. Like I wouldn't want somebody to have to go through that. And I've watched as you forgive those people. So I think that your ability to forgive. Now, sometimes she also has the ability to hold a grudge, but
not long.
Not long. No, I mean, legitimately, I've watched as people in my life have been grudge holders. And I think that I've seen the negative effects of that. And I just watch you, that you might be mad at somebody, like they might have made you mad, but when sometimes not even when they apologize, just when the door is open that you can reconcile and that you can forgive, you always do, and kind of never really bring up the other stuff that they did. And maybe in a frustrated moment to me, maybe you'll say something, but never, you never like hold it over or gloat with anybody. Or So anyways, that's what I admire about you.
I just don't ever want anybody to feel pain, and I feel like I don't know, it's hard to feel bad for what they've done, and so yeah.
There you go. I admire that about you. All right, I'm reading this one. One thing I'm still learning about you. All the things I'm still learning about you. What is one thing, though, that I could name that I'm still learning about you? I think one thing that I'm still learning about Kelly is, I mean, I really do feel like I'm learning a lot of things, but I do think that one thing that I'm learning about you is just your, like, I don't know how to say this. I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to, like, skirt it, because I'm not. But, like, one thing that I feel like I'm always learning about you is this, like, kind of deep personality. And I don't mean like you weren't deep before.
Like an onion.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. There are definitely parts that I feel like since we've been married, I hope you receive this with the love that I mean it, but like, I do feel like more things have been revealed. Like just your, I think when we were dating, you were definitely putting your guard up, keeping your guard up, and you're opening up And so I feel like I'm learning more and more about your personality.
I think that happens when you move in with each other. That's why, like, I am in full agreement. Do not move in with somebody before marriage, no matter what. But I think that you learn a lot from somebody by moving in with them. And so I'm like, oh, that's so tough because you're married at that point. It's too late. And I don't mean us. I mean people that I see getting into relationships. And I'm like, I want to know these things about them before they, So
Yeah, but I mean, but here's the
I
thing.
guess that's a good thing. You guys have to work through it.
Well, and you also there's two parts of that. Like that's a two-sided coin because you also remove all of the fun of learning. Because I'm saying that in a positive way. I mean,
Yes.
certainly there are the hard parts that you learn about each other.
Yeah.
But there are parts that you shouldn't like. It's like a I don't know. It's like a I know, like for you and I, we moved in together, and then there's these new things that crop up, and they're cute and they're sweet and they're wonderful and they're lovely, and it's like I didn't know that, and I see you do this or I see you do that. I see things in a different way, and you lose that if you lose that part of your honeymoon period.
You lose a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And so I think, what you're trying to say is the caution of like, do you really know this person?
Yeah.
And if you
And I don't mean me and you.
Right.
I totally mean there's one situation in my mind.
But the reason that you felt so comfortable to know me and I felt comfortable to know you, which is why I think it's part of the interesting part that I'm still learning about you, but we had enough time.
Yeah.
You have to give time
Yeah.
to get to know somebody. That way you see them when they get angry. You see them when they're sad. You see them when they're happy. You see them when things are hard. You see them when things are good. And you get to see their personality. And so, you can kind of fast track that by moving in with them because now you're spending more time with them in that scenario. But if you're around somebody for enough time, you can really start to learn their personality. You just got to give it time.
Yeah, I agree.
So...
one thing I'm learning about you is more about your love language. Like you can write it down on a piece of paper that this person's love language is acts of service, is this, is that. But to really know what makes someone tick, what makes someone like, I don't know, I'm learning that the way that I've communicated before in my eyes always seems so innocent, like I'm just trying to do this. But now I'm putting myself in your shoes and thinking, okay, how is he receiving that? And I'm learning that didn't have to be the conflict that there was because I'm putting myself in your shoes.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think I see that.
Yeah.
All right. One thing I promise you this year. Well, I hate to make promises that I can't keep. One thing I promise you this year. You got to go first on this one. I don't know what you want with this one yet. One thing I promise you. Promises are a big thing to me. If I say I promise you.
I promise to you this year that I am going to save more.
Money? In this podcast? On that note. I really love that. I think here's the thing that I feel like I can safely say, like, I really do promise to try to make our relationship the best that I can make it. Like, I want us to have a really good, we know firsthand this could be our last year, and I don't want to waste any time. And so, my effort is 100%. My effort is I want our relationship to be good.
I love you.
All right, are we doing all these?
Yep.
All right, one prayer I pray over you.
A prayer I pray over you is discernment and protection.
Okay.
All these endeavors that you're saying yes to the Lord in. I really pray for discernment when people come against you, for strength, because I know how hard it hits when somebody is coming against you. I'm a brawler. I'm like, how are you going to come against? But it hurts you when people come against you. Your feelings really are hurt when somebody leaves the church that you've gotten to have a relationship with. They're your brother or your sister, and that's a hurtful thing. And
Well, and I
even
wanna,
if they've done wrong, it hurts you.
And I always want to reconcile.
Yes.
And it's hard, when you want to reconcile with somebody, but they won't.
Yes.
They won't hear it. And it's, especially when you're in a scenario like what I'm in, where I have to correct something and I have to say, well, I can't allow that. And so I have to correct this thing, but yet I also want to keep a relationship with them. So, yeah.
And protection, because,
It's a crazy world.
it's a crazy world, and you're the first person to jump in and say yes. And so that's my prayer over you.
I think that I would say that my prayer over you is that you bear fruit for the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, you have seen ministry in a very, you got a magnifying glass view of ministry. You have the broad view of ministry. Well, you have the misconception view of ministry, which I think maybe even for a time you might have had. You've kind of referenced that as you talk about your pastor and when you wanted to talk to him with Jonathan. And I think there's kind of a misunderstanding of ministry. Then there's the, kind of a broad view of ministry. Then there's this, what I think that some people get, which is a close-up view of ministry. But then you got to live ministry. And I think one of the things that I would love to see the Lord work in you is this fruit bearing in ministry, because you're in it. Like you're in it. What you didn't necessarily ask for it. I mean, you sort of asked for it by asking for me, but you didn't ask for all of it.
Right.
And one of the things that makes ministry so worth it is the fruit that you see, the fruit that you bear. And you don't always get to see that, but sometimes you do. Sometimes there's a scenario that you get to see a marriage saved, or you get to baptize somebody, or you watch somebody break an addiction or whatever, and you get to be a part of that firsthand. And all of the other things, all the hard things go away. And I think you've seen some of the hard things in a firsthand way. And maybe you've never said this, but I do wonder if at times if you think to yourself, it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to subject ourselves to this. I'm a hard worker. I could go earn money and probably triple what I make if I just applied myself in a different way to something that wasn't ministry. But, if we're talking monetarily, ministry holds you back. There are shysters that use ministry to make money, but I would never do that. And so,
Honestly, it's the opposite for me with that. I think to myself, it's funny because I thought about this yesterday. I thought, what if you one day just said, I've had enough, and you just walk away from it all? And I was thinking about Florida and let's go move to Florida. And I thought my heart would be broken because I love that about you. And I was going to skip this last question, but this is something that I don't know. One of my favorite things about you is your dedication. You are dedicated to a fault. No matter what, nothing gets in your way. You don't buckle under pressure. You kind of go harder under pressure, and you're just always saying yes to the Lord. You're just always chugging along. There's never I've seen some lazy men or men that just don't really want to do much, that kind of will take the easy way out. You refuse to take the easy way out, and you don't ever complain. You just chug along. And that's one of my favorite things about you. And so I would be heartbroken if you ever changed and didn't want to be in ministry anymore. As hard as it is, I would be heartbroken.
Oh, well, I appreciate that very much. I would say that, but my prayer over you is that you get to see real fruit from your, let me say it this way. I didn't plan to say it this way, but from your position in the vine. The Lord says, I'm the vine and you're the branches. And so, you and I have this connected place in the vine. And I think that as you, as a branch of the Lord, begin to produce fruit and you see that firsthand, not saying you're not in love with the ministry, but I think you just fall in love with the ministry even more. And it's a part of who we are. And so, all right. And that last question, why would I choose you again? And I think that the answer that I would say to why I would choose you again is, well, number one, if anybody's saying you wouldn't choose your spouse again, I would be going, okay, how can I make that right? What can I fix in myself to make that right? That I would say, why do I feel it? Because you chose them the first time, right? And so I feel like that for me to say, why would I choose you again? I would double down. I would say I would double down on the reasons that I fell in love with you to begin with. And I think that the reasons, I know that the reasons that I fell in love with you to begin with is because of who you are as a person. I took my time with you and fell in love with you over time. As a matter of fact, I fought it a little bit because I had pain. Every time I got closer to you, I felt like I was being pulled away from my old life, which I could never go back to. It's not like I was choosing to walk away from a life. My life broke apart, and you were there for me in a time when, other people were there for me, but not like you. There were people who were there for me, and then they weren't there for me. They were there for me through so much. I used to say it this way. I would say people can only take so much sad, Justin. And I didn't necessarily, I did guard some things. Obviously, I kept myself somewhat guarded. But anyways, I'm just saying that, you were there for me even when, when we were angry or when we were sad or when I was angry or sad or depressed or broken or, there were times that I was just in a bad place and you were there for me. I think that you understood me in a way that literally nobody else could understand because of what we'd been through. Certainly not, we had our things. We've talked about disagreements and things, but I think that, the Lord, in Adam and Eve, the Lord made a helper for Adam. And, for the first 18 years of marriage, when I had Sarah, the Lord made a helper for me that I really do believe, like if I look at my life, she was fine-tuned to me. The Lord's a fine-tuner. If you think about our world, if you think about what God has done and, the oxygen that we need to breathe and the things that he does in our bodies. I remember watching a video one time, this Bible study video, and the guy talked about, his name's Dale Tackett, and he talked about, it's going to sound weird, but he talked about your blood coagulating, making a scab. And he was like, imagine, it talked about the blood cells that it takes to do that and then the proteins that it takes to do that and this kind of fine tuning it. And he was like, he was disproving evolution. And he was like, so when did that happen? So things used to get cut and then they would just bleed out and they wouldn't, nothing would self-heal. The fine tuning that God put within us, we see it all around, even in our own bodies. I think in our relationships, I think that the Lord does a fine tuning. And I think that he gave in our relationship now, I think that there was a fine tuning, that there was something that I didn't have and I couldn't have from a whole lot of people. And, something that you see me when somebody talks about, if my husband, if my husband was a widower and he talked about, call my late wife my ex-wife and see how mad I'll get. That's not okay.
Yeah.
And so, if I was with a wife that had jealousy over Sarah, I couldn't take that. I would be in a serious bad way. I don't know what I would do, but I know it wouldn't be good.
Yep.
But instead, the Lord gave me you, and you and I have an understanding. We talk so freely about our spouses, kissing your spouse, kissing Jonathan in front of the weight benches or what. And I feel like maybe I'm only speaking for myself, but I don't ever feel any jealousy. I don't either. I don't feel like we ever feel like, oh, that's slighting me to say that. And so the Lord just really, I think that he fine-tuned our relationship and he fine-tuned us together and gave us a relationship that we needed because we needed each other. And that's when the Lord said it's not good for man to be alone. I think that he's demonstrated that in you and I.
Yeah.
And, and even in the things that I still have all these things that kind of come up on me that I see, that I look at. I think about this studio. I was thinking the other day, if it wasn't for you, I would have never bought this studio. I would have never done this. And, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't get, I know I kind of poke it, when we go on our trips or we go on our vacations or whatever, but I have a real bad tendency to not want to do those kind of things. And then I look back on it and I regret not doing it. I'm like, man, I wish I'd have gone. I wish we would have done this, or I wish we'd have done that. And, here you are, that you come in my life and you kind of egg me on and help to balance that. I think I balance you another way where you would, you'd go off the deep end and be like, well, we lost the house, but we got to go.
I don't think I would go that far.
It feels like it.
I wouldn't, though.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
I would choose you again because I think the Lord fine-tuned us for each other.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
there's your Valentine's episode. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I thought you were going to say it.
Nope. And we hope that you enjoyed this, and we hope that you brought your spouse along and enjoyed it with them. And if you don't have a spouse, we love you.
Yeah,
And
we
the Lord
understand.
loves you. Yeah, very
Yeah.
much so. And we are constantly praying over you. And
And can I say something to that real quick?
Yeah.
No matter where you are in that, if you don't have a spouse and you don't want a spouse, that's okay.
yep,
If you don't have a spouse and you do want a spouse, that's okay.
yep.
The Lord has you where you are. He can handle your emotions. He can handle where you are. I can honestly say that I have been in both of those shoes.
Yep.
I lost my wife, and I went through a time period that I didn't want. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I didn't want to date. If you talk to me and Kelly, people got mad at me because I would say, Kelly and I are just friends. And I think there was probably a time Kelly got mad at me for that. But,
Just you saying it right now.
babe, you're good, babe. You're good.
I know, but
But
yeah, we're not going to get into all that.
But I'm saying that I was in an emotional place that I didn't want something. I didn't want to be married again. And I didn't want the pain again. I didn't want to, I was plagued with that idea. If I got married again, I'd have to maybe go through loss again. And so, but the Lord knew that, and He worked me through that, and then got me to a place that I did want to be married again, and I did want a spouse again. And so I've been in both of those places where I was, not married and didn't want to be, and then not married and then I did want to be. And I'm just trying to give you a little encouragement that if you're in one of those, because I know we have a lot of widows watching, a lot of you have found us, or widowers that are watching. I know that you guys have found us for that.
And there's a good amount of them that want what we have, and they're yearning for that, and they're like, oh, I can't wait for God to do that for me. Is He going to do that for me? And then, like you said, we have some that are just like, I don't ever want that. I'm set on my spouse. And, with what you're saying, I don't mean to cut you off, but lean into it. This is the time that the Lord is refining you.
Yeah.
This is the time that He's trying to draw you close to Him. And the closer you draw to Him, He's going to lead you to what you're supposed to be. If you're meant to be, a widow the rest of your life and not remarry, then
But as Paul said, do that unto the Lord.
Yes.
Spend your time
Yes.
doing it unto the Lord. Give yourself wholly to the Lord,
Yes.
and He will take care of the rest.
Yes.
And that's the faith element. That's where faith comes in. Will you trust that God sees you, hears, cares about you, even more than you care about you?
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to realize, because we think but I want this so bad. Does God not know that I want this so bad? He does know.
Yeah.
He does know, and He does know. He understands your heart even better than you understand
That's
it.
right.
And so put your faith in Him, lean into Him, give yourself fully over to Him. And, Jesus said it this way: what can you change by worrying anyways?
Yeah.
And so what can you change by being bitter or being mad? Well, that's just a prison. That's just prison walls. Break free of that. Lean into the Lord, and Him is peace and joy and love and mercy and goodness and grace. And
That's right.
if you'll give yourself over to Him, He'll provide the rest.
And I just want to encourage our married couples. I want to challenge you guys to die to self this year. Over the next couple of months, I want you to be as selfless as you possibly can. When you're right, I want you to apologize to your spouse, even when you're right. And I want you just to serve, lose anything that you want and serve your spouse. And I'm telling you, if you both do that, it will change your marriage.
For sure.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We love you.
Bye, y'all.
Happy chaos, that's our song. Loud and wild, but where we belong. Life's a sermon, love's the verse. Blessings big and a little reverse. Happy chaos, yeah, bring it on.